Fifth graders at Kelly Elementary in Burlington are building an exhibit that honors more than a dozen of the area's Gold Star veterans.
The name of the project is Heroes Don't Wear Capes, They Wear Dog Tags. Our goal is to honor Gold Star families.
It's a family that lost a loved one in fights, in the war.
The students generated a list of questions and they emailed each person.
It's been really emotional when we've been talking to parents and emailing everyone.
People were getting really, really emotional about it, probably because it was just people that have passed away in the military.
And they said, "Miss Rainey, I'm about to cry." And I said, "Well, I am too." And it's so meaningful to them. I had asked them to reflect on it, and they said, without men like these and women, we might not have our democracy. And so essentially these people died for our very own freedom.
I have a lot of respect for them because they helped our country.
And they created a biography, and we had the biographies framed along with the picture, at which we will be putting on a memorial wall.
The tribute will travel around the region.
We're gonna put it places, and we're gonna have all the pictures hanging on it so a bunch of different people can see it.
This will be a moving memorial wall, so we're going to take it out into the community all over the 4 counties. The Gold Star families can request a place for it to be displayed.
And he helped me raise my baby brother.
Teacher Glenda Rainey is inviting those families to visit her classes to share even more about their loved ones who paid the ultimate price.
I would say it's an honor, a blessing. I'm lost with words of how great they have done.
It has been phenomenal to show that they are helping in our mission. They're helping to keep his memory alive along with all the other soldiers alongside of ours up in heaven, definitely.
And what I was really impressed with, he always wanted to be in the military since he was young. He never gave up that dream.
They're learning so much more by doing a project like this. We are doing math, we are doing science, we are doing social studies in just a way that is not going to be taught in a month and forgotten in a month's time. This is going to be a project that is certainly going to last the test of time, but these kids are not ever going to forget doing this for the families. The families aren't going to forget our students reaching out and doing this for them.
The kids are also getting a lesson in working with their community beyond school. Ms. Rainey reached out to a varied group of partners for the project.
So when we thought about this memorial wall, we needed money, of course. And I contacted my friends at the Ralph Fulton VFW Hall in Ellesmere, and they came down, and as soon as we began to tell them about the project, we had tears within 1 minute. And they came in 2 weeks with a $1,000 check for us. And they are always so supportive. And also, we just received a $500 grant from the Boone County Education Foundation, an innovation grant. And I want to also honor Frame King Molding, who framed everything. And it was kind of interesting because when I dropped off all the frames, they were like, "Yeah, okay, we'll do it." And when I came to pick them up, I said, "Did you read the biographies?" And they said, "Yes, we did." And they had even really bought into it. And they wanted to know all about it then. Where is this going to be? And when is this going to happen? And it had impacted them as well.
They're planning a big unveiling in April.
And we're going to have a Hometown Heroes basketball game. And we're going to give them our lanterns and tell their story.
We're inviting all of the Gold Star families to come to that. And at that time, we will unfurl the memorial wall. And they'll get to see it for the first time.
It's been a lot of work, but teachers and students will tell you their service learning project is well worth it.
It's really worth it because we're bringing back their memories of their lost ones that have been dying over the years.
It's so worth it. I put in a lot of extra time. I put in tears, and I would do it again, and I can't wait to see how it's going to evolve in the future.
I think they're doing an incredible job.
At Kelly Elementary, I'm Steve Oldfield for the Service Learning Network.
Gold Star veterans and teaching others about their sacrifice. Fifth graders at Kelly Elementary in Burlington created a traveling tribute to Northern Kentucky troops who died in service to our country. They built a wall honoring more than a dozen soldiers. The students have spent months interviewing family members of the veterans and collecting pictures that will be displayed along with the biography.
People were getting really, really emotional about it, probably because it was just people that have passed away in the military.
I would say it's an honor, a blessing. I'm lost with words of how great they have done.
The tribute wall will be unveiled during a special ceremony April 27th in the school's gym. It will then travel to libraries, stores, and other venues around northern Kentucky.
I love that. That's great.
Yeah, when you personalize it and bring it to life, it has so much more meaning.
Yeah, and did you see the banner across the chalkboard there? It said, "Heroes don't wear capes, they wear dog tags."
Come on everyone, let's have some snacks with Tim. Tack time with Tim. Let's see what Snacks Tim has for us today.
I'm at Kelly Elementary School today, out near Rabbit Hash, and I'm with 5th graders, right guys?
Yeah!
Alright, now you have a special project that you're working on?
Heroes don't wear capes, they wear dog tags.
Heroes don't wear capes, they wear dog tags. And what are you guys doing?
Making a memorial wall because we want to honor the Gold Star families. A Gold Star is someone who lost a family member in the war, any war, and all of the 5th grade is making lanterns for certain people that we wrote biographies about that are going on the memorial wall, and the memorial wall is going to go all over Kentucky.
So where can I see it?
Here at Kelly Elementary. We're holding a basketball game.
Okay, so at the game, people can come out on April 27th.
We're inviting the Gold Star families to come to our hometown hero event on April 27th, and we will unveil the wall at that time. And we'll have bagpipers and Patriot Guard, combat veterans, and Corvettes for veterans, all here to honor those families. My name's Glenda Rainey. I'm a social studies teacher, and I'm passionate about our military. They're all around in our community, and we had no idea they were just living here right among us. Heroes that sacrificed everything for us.
The most interesting thing about my person was I really loved that he wanted to be in the military since he was really little, and he's always had a passion for helping people. Mine always looked up to his dad and wanted to take after his dad and join the army. His name is Adam Peak, and he worked with his brother Sean. It was cool how some of them, they never wanted to be in the army or do anything like that, but when the terrorists hit those towers, they decided that they were going to fight for their country. My person was Russell Madden, and I don't really know much about him, but I really enjoyed working with the project.
Friday, April 27th is our Hometown Hero Day. We will be honoring Gold Star families who have lost a loved one in the military. The song Taps is played at military funerals. The Honor Guard will be playing taps that day. Here is the history behind the song.
The revision that gave present-day taps was made during America's Civil War by Union General Daniel Adam Butterfield, heading to brigade camped at Harrison Landing, Virginia, near Richmond. Up to that time, U.S. Army's infantry call was to end the day was the French final call, à l'extinction des feux. General Butterfield decided the lights out music was too formal to signal the day's end.
One day in July 1862, he recalled the captain music and hummed a version of it to an aide who wrote it down in music. Butterfield asked the brigade bugler Oliver W. Norton to play the notes after listening, lengthen and shorten them while keeping his original melody. He ordered Norton to play this new call at the end of each thereafter instead of the regulation call. It was adopted by Confederate buglers.
This music was made the official Army bugle call after the war, but not giving the name taps until 1874.
Taps now is played by the military at burial and memorial services to accompany the lowering of the flag and to signal the lights out command at day's end.
The lyrics to taps are, "Days done, gone the sun.
From the lake, from the hills, from the sky.
All is well, safety rests, God is nigh.